Right, you lot, Chopper John here, and today we are looking at Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Windblade. Here she is in a jet mode. As we can see, it looks pretty nice. She comes with a sheet of instructions and comes with this papers thing again. Also, one of her accessories is blended in as an effect, which is right here. Didn't expect that, did you? Yeah, it's right here. Sword is purple, kind of a darker purple than comes across on camera. And the red is a bit darker as well than what the camera may lead you to believe. That's my fault. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty nice. Um, VTOL sections are silver, so that's nice. Black and red are classic colours. Can't go wrong there. A bit of silver here, blue here. So yeah, very nice. Translucent plastic up here. Yeah, and pretty much this is it. Not much to it. These can move a little bit, so if you want to adjust those, you can. Flip them around, you can do that too. Anyway, transformation is pretty nice, although there are loads of similarities between this and the RID Windblade and probably loads of Windblades. Open these up, wait, flip up the landing gear, out of the way, undo the hands from here and bring them out. Open these up, split this apart, and you can remove the weapon from here, although the weapon's not necessary for transformation. Bring out the legs like this. It's on double hinges, tab here, and a slot up there. Go. And also, there's actually a slot here. Oh, no, a tab here, and a slot inside of the leg here. Go. Once that's lined up. Now, we can take this section, bolt this down, flip out the toe, and flip the wing all the way to the back. Do the same on the other. Right. Go. Place. Good. Take the waist, turn it 180, and you've got that done. You can take the rear wings and fold them all the way back or part of the way back. Up to you. Right. You might want to fold the wings down here to allow for clearance. This section. Bring this up. Also, and the cockpit should split in half. Go. Bring them out. Bring this section to the back like that on double hinges too. So yeah, keep that in mind. These sections also are on double hinges, accordioning them in to the body like this. Bring that to the back, tab here, and a slot here. Line that up, tab that together, and take the nose cone, flip that up. There you go. Bring these, angle these however you want them. Bring that to place. Flip these up to place. And that's Windblade in a robot mode. Nice. The sword can fit in a hand, like all the others. You can also store on the hip, tag here, in a slot here. So, yeah, you can store it. Go, like that. You can also, I lie when I said the sword was the only accessory, because it's not. There's also an accessory right here, which you can remove and put in a hand, if you so want to do that. You can lose this if you're not careful with it, so yeah, be mindful of that. Like articulation is that the cockpit section came undone. The head can rotate. Both can rotate 360, so yeah, it can do that. Look up quite a bit, down, all right. Shoulders can, in theory, turn 360 if it weren't for the wings, which can also angle backwards a bit if you so want them to. They can go outwards pretty far. elbows bend a bit less than 90 degrees, biceps turn 360, hands turn 360, waist turns 360, as you've seen during transformation. Hips go forwards, pretty far, backwards, pretty far, outwards, all the way out. Thigh swivel, pretty much 360 if you can angle it, so it is possible. Knees bend 90 degrees, and ankles can go out pretty far. Can also go forwards and backwards. Well, backwards definitely, although that's mainly the toe doing the work. But if you needed to, it can. So yeah, that's really it. You could also just take these and turn them forwards if you want to see the silvery details in robot mode too. You can do that and consider that another step. Hmm. So that's nice that you can do that. Hmm. Yeah. So transformation back is pretty nice too. The shoulders do have a part in it. They go up or down. You want them down for the alt mode. Bring these down so that you've got enough clearance for the cockpit sections. Bring this section, nose cone down. Open this up. Accordion these out. That. Right. Kind of bring this down and up like that. You want enough clearance to be able to get this over the shoulders pretty much. The head goes inside of here, and this section comes together like that. Two sections, two tabs here, two slots on the torso. There we go. Now we can bring these up and out the way. Right, bring the arms up, out the way. Turn the torso 180. Flip these out. Bring these down. Flip the toe in. And bring the wing sections up all the way. Right. Open the calves. That. Take the legs. Accordion them in. Double hinges. Also, you do want to be mindful of this section though, because if you don't accordion out if you don't bring this panel out the way, you cannot bring the legs in all the way. You can't bring them in all the way. So there are things to be mindful of. Tab here and a slot here. Got that. Right. Do the exact same thing with the other. Kind of bring this panel out. It's actually on double hinges. There's a hinge here. You want to bring that out by. Take the shin and bring this up whilst bringing the calf out, essentially, pretty much. If you don't, things won't line up all that well. And you don't necessarily, if you want to store the sword, you don't want to tab these together just yet. Bring those into place, tab at a slot. Keep in mind, when you want to store this, you want to store it so that the long bit here, the slanted bit, is facing down. Otherwise, it won't really work. I mean, it will work, but it will look weird. There's two tabs, two pegs here, and two slots within the ankles. Essentially, that's how that will work. So yeah, and once that is done, there's you can also you can tab the legs together with the sword in place, and pretty much the feet will hold the sword in place. The ankles will. That's how that will work. Right, and post here for the hands to grasp onto. Right, the wings can fold back two tabs here, and slots within the shins here. That's how that works. And the knees will complete the wings, so that's actually pretty clever. Right, so fold out the landing gear, which is located up here. It can be a little bit difficult sometimes, although that was pretty easy this time. Right. And that's it. That's Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Windblade. What did I think of her? She's a pretty nice figure. Any problems with her? Don't think there are. I mean, there are loads of commonalities with this Windblade and others. So, yeah. Besides from the hands kind of being obvious, there's not really a lot of flaws to be talking about. So, yeah. Hope you liked this video and have a great time. And as always, see you later.